All right, welcome back, kings and queens, y'all. Today we are talking to Turkey Leg Hut, the co-owner, the wife, Nakia. What's Nakia's last name? Hold on, Nakia Holmes, right? She and her husband own the Turkey Leg Hut here in Houston, Texas. Nakia has been arrested in connection with helping her new boyfriend, who's an alleged kidnapper. He's been wanted by authorities and she was harboring, aiding and abetting a kidnapper in her home. This is a big deal. And I'm going to tell you why. This is a really big deal. She went from, what do y'all call it? Um, she went from worse to worser. Now, keep in mind, Nakia Holmes is an alleged victim of domestic violence who's accused her husband, had to call the police on her husband, right? Lynn Price, for attacking her and beating her. Now, let's go back because this may be confusing. Her husband, Lynn Price, is accused of ordering the 2020 arson fire at Bar 5015 here in Houston, Texas. Okay. So he's accused of setting his ex business partner's restaurant on fire. So he's in jail right now. That restaurant belonged to a former business partner who accused Lynn and Nakia of stealing from him. They were in a big feud. Now, of course, Lynn pleaded not guilty. He's currently scheduled to go to trial, I do believe, in November, right? So Nakia's posting all of these positive affirmations about thank God she's not with him, yada, yada this, yada, yada that. Um, Accusing Lynn of abuse only for us to find out that she's been harboring a kidnapper. And I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to put a little stank on it. We're going to talk about it. For those of you who are just tuned in, or if you're new to the channel, well, welcome to the palace. I am Queen Sheba. I cover a variety of hot topics specific to reality television, but most importantly, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience.
Subscribe now.
Okay, before we get into the thick of it, I have to give credit where credit is due. Back in July, late July, Tasha K came out and posted, and Nakia, she gave you a fair warning. And Tasha K posted that Nakia's new boyfriend had a shady past and he's abusive. Okay. And that his ex accused him of extensive violence, 6 years of violence. Okay. And Nakia, I guess she got mad, didn't like the fact that Tasha K was in her business, but Tasha did not lie. I can't believe I'm saying that. Tasha K did not lie. You got to give credit where credit is due, right? So Jonathan Saison, aka Jonathan Douglas, I guess that's one of his aliases. Tasha K warned Nakia and she said, listen, I got the court documents. This man that you are with is facing multiple felony charges, including alleged drug trafficking and evading arrest with a vehicle. Nakia didn't give a damn. She was whisking all around the world with this man, okay? And then Tasha added a little bit of razzle dazzle on it and dropped some video receipts. Now, I have to give you a warning. The video receipts shows him abusing his ex. So I want to give you time to say this is for me, this video is for me, or maybe this video is not for you, just to prioritize your mental health. But I don't understand why women would be so desperate. A woman would be so desperate for a man that not only would she ignore the signs and the warnings, but then she would harbor him in her home. And I know, Nakia, you saw the video like I saw it, and yet you decided to move forward with this man, considering that you yourself are a victim of domestic violence. I just don't get it, y'all. Well, his arraignment was set for August 6, 2025. Okay. I don't think he showed up. I don't know. I don't think he showed up because according to Click to Houston, Nakia, the co-owner of the Turkey Leg Hut, was arrested Wednesday for allegedly helping a wanted felon avoid arrest, and her dumb ass helped him. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to go there. Her dumb ass helped him. But I've been hearing a lot of negativity about Nakia, that she's just as bad as her husband, but that's a whole different story, okay? Nakia is accused of helping Jonathan Cezanne, who was arrested for allegedly kidnapping and assaulting his ex-girlfriend. And he did it. I ain't gonna say allegedly. I guess I better say allegedly. Hell, if the news station is saying, but it's on camera. You know what? Don't believe me, just watch. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Sensitive warning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is him. As you can see, he's attacking her. She's on the sofa and they have company. He's stomping her. They have guests in the home and he's doing this in front of guests. Right here, he's coming back. He's pointing at her. She's covering herself. He's coming back. And as a disclaimer, let me just say we do not condone violence. We're using this video to recap and rehash how important it is, ladies and gentlemen, right? How important it is to seek help and support should you find yourself in this type of situation. For educational and teaching purposes. So he comes back, he's berating her again. She's sitting down. People are still in the home. Okay. That's her. She's standing. She's attempting to walk away. Let's go to the next slide. He's coming back. He hits her. He's attacking her. And there are people in the home. Keep this in mind. So when the news station says allegedly, here it is. Compliments of Unwind with Tasha K. Dropped the video in July. Man. There's a lady standing behind him attempting to get him to back off. He's dragging the lady. Now he has her by her hair. And he's just not letting up. Really, Nakia? He's hitting her with all of his might. Again and again, she's covering herself. He's kicking her. That's 2. He's kicked her at least 4 times. Okay. Now he goes outside. As you can see, she's outside on the ground to the right of the screen. The friends are walking away, y'all. He's dragging her on asphalt. I'm sure she's screaming, asking for help. This guy refuses to allow that lady to help. This is crazy. Really, and the girl's running around the truck, attempting to get away. They disappeared out of the screen. And this is what we're dealing with. This is the monster that she put it all on the line to arrest. I mean, for her to get arrested on Wednesday. And keep in mind, she's a mother. All right. Let's see. I think that, and this is it. Let me go back. Give me 1 second. So this is where he was charged. This is him. The case. He was arrested in February 18th. Looked like, and just some of the charges, right? Evading arrest, detention with vehicle possession with intent to manually, whatever. I don't know what that means. With intent to, all these charges. And he's violent against women. He's violent against women. So Holmes and Cezanne reportedly share the same Cyprus address. She let this man move in with her. And I don't think she's been dating him long. And that's how police were able to capture him at her home, because they had the same address. Her bond was set at $10,000. She's currently in custody. Good. Let her sit it out for a while to really think this through. Girl, is it worth it? Are you freaking kidding me? What we just saw on that camera could very well be you next. This is a monster. This is a very violent man. You went from the grease to the frying pan because allegedly, well, I did see the court papers. It ain't allegedly. I do have the documents that her husband also, uh, her husband abused her. That Nakia's husband, Lynn Price, abused her. And now you went from one abuser to the other one? And does it make it better, ladies? I want to ask something for those of you that are tuned in. When you hear these type of rumors about these men, do you tell yourself it doesn't matter because that has not been your experience? I know she saw or had to have seen a video. What goes through a woman's mind when she's able to overlook that type of behavior and live in color? Cezanne, 38. He's 38 years old, y'all. He's been doing this for a long time. Faces multiple felony charges, including aggravated kidnapping and aggravated assault of a family member. Aggravated assault is serious. That means he really beat that girl when he got her back in that house. That means he did a number on her and then refused to allow her to leave, to seek aid, to render just to get medical treatment. Ain't no telling how long he had her in that house. Authorities alleged that on October 8th, he went to his ex-girlfriend's home, forced her. That's just like, wait a minute. Hold on. So recently, back up. Oh my God. So what I just showed you was over the course of 6 years. Let me go back to this video. Hold on. Let me go back to this video. Give me 1 second. I got to make sure I get I'm trying to see if we can see I see the camera. This is camera number 2. Let me go back and see if I can get a date, a timestamp. I'm looking for a timestamp. That's just what we do over here, y'all. I'll hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience. Let me go here. No, I don't have a timestamp. So this happened. What you see on camera happened right here sometime before October 8th. And then on October 8th, authorities say that he went to his ex-girlfriend's home, forced her into his car, and assaulted her over several hours. He just couldn't get enough. It's in his blood. Lock him up, including with the tire iron before releasing her at a hospital. Wow. She sustained serious injuries that required medical attention. So he's with Nakia. July. I'm just thinking out loud. July, August, September, October, November. Hold on. July, August, September, October. Nakia's been with him maybe 6 months, okay? If we July, August, September, October. So I'm going to say a few months, maybe 3 months before she posted him on her Instagram story. After she posted him, like a day or two later, Tasha K on July 24th gives her a warning. Hey, wait a minute. That's an abuser. This man is coming up for felony charges. You might want to, be careful. Then he goes back. So he's been with Nakia. Then he decides to spin the block, goes to his ex-girlfriend's house, seriously injures her, and then dropped her off at the hospital. Lord have mercy. Nakia was stopped for an expired registration with the wanted felon's mother in the car. Y'all, get out of here. Really, Nakia? So now you're playing Miss Doubtfire with his mama. So you had his mama in the car, and then your driver's license and this man's driver's license, who you hardly know, state or show that you both live at the same address. According to the authorities, she initially denied anybody was home, but later changed her story. Detectives say the suspect fled out the back door and jumped fences before being apprehended. Ain't that something? So, girl, not only are you aiding and abetting, harboring a criminal, you playing footsie with the mama. He could have killed that lady. That was a week ago that he went over there and attacked her. Records show Nakia Holmes filed for a divorce from Lynn Price last month. So she just barely. So she's married. She's a married woman harboring a fugitive. And the fugitive decided to leave her house last week and attack his ex-girlfriend. Make it make sense. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Nakia co-founded the popular restaurant, the Turkey Leg Hut, which shut down after years of controversy. And trust me, there was a lot of controversy. Price is currently in federal, that's Lynn, her husband. He's currently in federal custody on arson charges, accused of orchestrating the plot to burn down bar 5015 in 2020. Now, here's the deal. Nakia dated her husband knowing that he had a criminal history. So it seems like her picker is completely off. It seems like her picker is off and she has a taste for the wild side. Come what may. Come what may. Let me make a couple of corrections so I can make sure that I have all of my details straight. So, according to the Houston Chronicle, Jonathan Saison was actually free on bond on earlier felony charges. That's the drug charges and all of the other things that he was facing. So he was out on bond and still decided to go to his ex's home and seriously injure her and kidnap her. I'm taken aback. I'm taken aback of how desperate, delusional, and lofty women can be to think, oh, well, I'm better than that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Girl, he was thinking about this woman while he was with you. And to be honest with you, you too old to be making stupid ass mistakes like that. Nakia is 45 years old. She's not a spring chicken. So we're not talking about a newbie. We're not talking about a rookie. She helped this man evade authorities. She helped this man hide in our home, which she has young children. Now, according to the Houston Chronicle, she doesn't have any prior criminal history. She's due on court tomorrow on Friday. And they don't play in Texas. Let me tell you something. Because the authorities said both of their asses are staying in jail. They were both still in jail on Thursday morning, October 16th. A magistrate ordered Holmes to be held on a $10,000 bail. And right now, as I read this to you, she's still there. She needs to be. That's ridiculous. There ain't no excuse for that type of stupidity.